Hello everyone, welcome to the November 2024 graded card report. I'm going to break down the top 10 PSA graded cards for November 2024 and provide an overview of the grading results from the other top grading companies. The grading card numbers, the sports card grading card numbers are from GemRate. At number 10 is the 2023 Upper Deck Connor Bedard Young Guns number 451. This card has stayed in the top 10 for at least 3 consecutive months. There were approximately 700 of these cards graded in November 2024. This card has maintained an overall gem rate of 45%, while the SGC gem rate is 34%. It has an approximate SGC Mint Plus gem rate of 76%. It has maintained a high Beckett Gem Mint Pristine rate of 66%. And this is a decrease of approximately 20% versus the last month. 2023 Panini Donruss Optic Victor Wembanyama number 225 made the top 10 list again at number 9. This card was graded approximately 800 times in November. This is a decrease of 63% versus the prior month. And overall, about 8,500 of these cards have been graded by the 4 major grading companies. It has an approximate gem rate of about 52%. And number 8 is the 2023 Panini Donruss Optics CJ Stroud number 244. Approximately 800 of these cards were graded in November. This is a decrease of approximately 45% over the prior month. This card is the only football card to consistently be in the top 10 for the past 3 months. Overall, over 9,300 of these cards have been graded. It has an approximate overall gem rate of 52%. At number 7 is the 2024 Panini Instant WNBA Draft Night Caitlin Clark, number DN1. Approximately 900 of these cards were graded in November. This is a 66% decrease over last month. Almost 9,800 of these cards have been graded overall. It has an approximate gem rate of 51%. This card has a print run of 45,316. That means that less than 22% of these cards have been graded so far. By the way, if you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Next up at number 6 is the 2024 Topps Now Caleb Williams number 2. This card was graded approximately 1,000 times in November 2024. This is a more than 700% increase over last month. Right now it has an overall gem rate of 90%. Next on the list is the 2023 Panini Select Victor Wembanyama Blue number 87. This card has dropped one spot to the number 5 spot. Approximately 1,000 of these cards were graded in November, and about 17,000 of these cards have been graded overall. It has an approximate gem rate of about 80%. I believe that the PSA 10 copies of this have been currently hovering around the $35 range. At number 4 is the 2024 Topps Now Olympic Games. Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and Steph Curry, number 26. This card was graded approximately 1,100 times in November, with an overall gem rate of about 57%. As of this recording, only about 4,600 cards have been graded, despite having a print run of almost 600,000. That means that less than 1% of these cards have been graded. A PSA 10 of this card is selling for about $35. The 2023 Topps Chrome Victor Wembanyama number 1 is a new entry at number 3 on the top 10 list. This card was graded approximately 1,200 times in November 2024 with an overall gem rate of about 30%. This is a low rate, and this is anecdotal, but I looked at some of the cards that are available online, the copies online, and this looks like it's going to be a tough card to get a gem mint rating on. Currently, this card is selling for about $100. The 2023 Panini Prism Victor Wembanyama number 136 has fallen one spot to the number 2. Approximately 2,000 of these cards were graded in November. This is an approximate 41% decrease over last month. Overall, 42,000 cards of copies of these cards have been graded. It has an approximate overall gem rate of about 60%. And my research indicates that that recent PSA 10 copies of this card are hovering around the $85 range. And number one is the 2024 Topps Now Shohei Ohtani number 722. Approximately 3,600 of these cards were graded in November 2024. This is a 600% increase, over 600% increase over the prior month. It has a PSA gem rate of about 80%. A high percentage of these cards were graded by SGC last month, and this is likely due to a recent SGC promotion on Topps Now cards. As of this recording, over 6,900 of these cards have been graded. With a print run of over 650,000, this means that about 1% of these cards have been graded by the major grading companies. My research indicates that the PSA 10 copies of this cards are mainly selling in the $35 to $40 range. And here is a grading company overview for November 2024. 1.65 million cards were graded in November. This is a 12% monthly decrease month over month, but it should be noted that there were 3 less business days, or 13% less business days. So when it's normalized for business days, PSA was up about 1%, SGC was down 9%, Beckett saw a decrease of 21%, and CGC saw an increase of 22%. Gem rate noted that 34,000 is the lowest recorded amount, monthly amount for Beckett since they started tracking the grading companies in 2024. They did note that this was a decrease due to a large decrease in TCG graded cards. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you.